You are welcome to Nana's Tarot and Oracles. I am the Nana, and Nana loves you. You have a home here for comfort and contemplation, hope and inspiration, rest, renewal, and relaxation. Your readings here will empower you to use your intuition to help you towards a better life. All readings are dedicated to truth and light, but cannot take the place of professional services of any kind. Readings are general for the collective, and if they do not sound right for you, they may not be for you today. Please come and watch another one on another day. If you like what you're hearing, please select the like button below and subscribe. It's free with all notifications. Share with your friends or family. If you have a question or a comment, I will try to answer it below. You are important to Nana, and Nana is so grateful to see you today. Today, of course, is a big day. It is March the 3rd, and it is the day of the blood moon lunar eclipse, and that is a full moon in Virgo, close to the south node. And this is the finale of the current eclipse season. We will have another eclipse season later on in the year. I'm sure we'll be talking a lot about that. But this one, of course, is hard on the heels of other huge astrological transits. Tanya Gabrielle, who is an astronumerologist, says this is the 3333 lunar eclipse. It is the third of 3 in a cycle that started a year ago. And it is occurring in 12 degrees of Virgo and 12 degrees of Pisces, those numbers reducing to 3. So these numbers, 3333, all the threes are the number of the Empress. They are the number of the divine feminine. And so that is an important thing to remember. I have read a number of different astrologers regarding this eclipse, and they almost all emphasize the same thing. This is a cleansing, releasing event. And in particular, I have another one of Molly McCord's excellent illustrations about the Virgo lunar eclipse purifying the mind and the body. Talking about the Virgo aspect, which is the vessel, what to refine, and the power of small daily devotions. Mastering your energy by making bite-sized, sustainable improvements to your daily health routines, physical and mental detox, moving away from any negative perfectionistic tendencies, and the Pisces side, surrender over strategy, establishing intuitive boundaries, and bridging, embodying spiritual awareness by bringing compassion and healing into your practical daily tasks. Now, this is all part of And this is another excellent illustration from Molly McCord. I highly recommend her YouTube channel. She gives excellent explanations. And this is regarding the soul metamorphosis of March of this year. And this, she shows the cocoon stage to the butterfly stage. The phase 1, the cocoon stage, between March 1st and the 19th, on March 3rd, we have the lunar eclipse, that's today, releasing patterns of unconscious servitude and perfectionism. We have clearing of the 2011 to 2026 cycle, a final clearing out of Piscean themes to dissolve long-standing karmic loops. And Jupiter will station direct on March the 10th. That is going to be an important thing to look forward to. And then, of course, we have on March 20th the Aries equinox with Mercury stationing direct. We talked about the retrograde in our last reading. And starting new chapters. In phase 2, the flight between March 20th and the 31st. And then we have some other transits that will be important. We'll review those. And here is another depiction of the butterfly medicine, and we have been talking about being in the in-between. And then also, I'm sure you will recall the Chamber of Transformation with all of the butterflies. So this seems very synchronistic, with the cocoon releasing the past, the eclipse, notice the breaking of the chains, soul purification, planetary status changes, and initiating the flight with the equinox, and some other big transits that we will be discussing later on. This is also a portal, the 3-3 portal in numerology, representing manifestation, creation, and creativity. Your thoughts, words, and actions are the building blocks of your reality, and the universe is always responding to your vibration. This is a time to set your intentions and take action towards your purpose. Embrace this moment with gratitude and joy, and allow the energy of the universe to guide you towards your highest potential. You are a powerful creator, and the universe is waiting to support you on your journey. You might remember, and I have over here, the affirmation that I have offered to you. Perhaps you might have saved that to look at. I can go back to it here, I think. And perhaps not. There it is. Trust that powerful intentions combined with faith and strategic action are enough to allow vision to become reality. You might want to screenshot that and save it for reference. And so, today, instead of using a pre-selected oracle card from the Inner Temple by Rebecca Campbell. Let's go ahead and see what the universe is offering us. The golden thread. And there is another card here, the unseen. We have discussed the unseen previously. I believe the golden thread is the card we're meant to have today. And so I'm going to put that one in there for us to think about. I believe the golden thread may be in the activation. No, it's in the soul inquiry suit. Let's see what our soul inquiry is with the golden thread. Here is the text if you prefer to stop the video and read it for yourself. Your soul had a dream to be here now in this body, on this planet, at this time, and you have everything you need to realize your soul's destiny in every moment of every day. The golden thread is the path of your destiny. The golden thread holds the potential of all that was, is, and could be. The golden thread of your life is always available to guide you every step of the way toward your soul's deepest dream. The golden thread is woven throughout all your life experiences. It doesn't always make sense, but with time and perspective, you can see its intricate weavings glistening back at you at the center of your life. It's never too late to follow the golden thread of your life, and you can never be too old, for the golden thread of your life is always within your reach. Whatever your soul is calling you to do will lead you to your golden thread. Wherever you most feel connected with the great spirit of life is where you'll find your golden thread. This card is here to remind you that your soul came here with a plan, a dream to be brought to life. It's time to say yes to that now. And your soul inquiry is, what's your soul's greatest dream? How can you act on it now? It is time to come out from the chamber of transformation. It is time to begin to realize the golden thread of your life. And once again, I was called to get out Sonia Choquette's Trust Your Vibes Oracle. And while I was doing my pre-shuffle, this card fell out twice. This is card number 49. Number 49 reduces to 13, which is the number of the Divine Feminine. And the card is Work with Your Healers. We have talked in previous readings about Chiron and about other healing influences that are at play now. I would have to say that I think this is personal for me because today I have learned that someone very dear to me is facing serious health challenges. And so I am going to be working with healing spirits to try and send that person healing. And also, once again, I have the Sacred Self-Care Oracle. Nothing fell out during pre-shuffle on this one. So let's see what we have today. today, our self-care oracle says, watch a movie. Number 54, which comes out to 9. If you will remember, in our last reading, we had a couple of 9 cards. 9, of course, is nearing completion. Sometimes it is a good thing to distract yourself. We have a lot going on in the world today. Sometimes movies can be very helpful, and sometimes things that we see on movies can be signs or messages for us. Have you ever received a message through a film or a book? Let me know in the comments. Now let's have a talisman oracle for today. Our talisman for today is union. This one has come up repeatedly, and I think that is a very serious message about how important it is for us to stick together. We've talked about this before, but we have the dark-colored rhinoceros and the light-colored rhinoceros. There are 2 of them. 2 always is a number of duality and also a number of choice. These cards, of course, are embedded with sacred geometry that is intended to trigger whatever you need to think about. We have kind of a yin-yang symbol here. One of my favorite sayings from Ram Dass is, we're all just taking turns walking each other home. And I think this card definitely speaks to that. Here again is the text if you would like to stop the video and read it. And there is the sacred geometry enlarged. Union. This card represents unity, wholeness, and fulfillment. Harmony can arise from forces that can be seen as opposite, yet they are interconnected and they work to complement each other. This card can represent friendship, teamwork, or partnership. It's not essential to master every talent, skill, or knowledge, because our unity with like-minded people can bring the best end results. This card teaches us to trust others in their area of expertise. The heavy weight of responsibility can be divided, and the celebration of success is much sweeter when it's shared. Talisman power. Use this card to strengthen the bond in a friendship or partnership. The rhinos sometimes live in solitude. They form crashes that are crucial to the group's survival and beneficial to the individual members. Channel the union strength and energy created by envisioning holding hands with your team or standing strong together as an indestructible crash. Your affirmation today is, we are stronger together. And I think that also resonates well in working with your healers. And now, let's have a significator card from the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Our significator today is the 5 of Swords. And this, to me, speaks very strongly to our current events on the world scene. I'm sure that you are all aware that there is a conflict in the Middle East. And this card in the upright position indicates winning at all costs, where we have one person looking behind at two people walking away. In the reverse position, in my opinion, this is a clear message that we should be laying down our weapons. Now, that can resonate on a global stage, or it can resonate on a personal stage. Are you in a situation where you are facing conflict? How do you feel about the conflict in the world today? Let's see what the reverse card on the deck indicates. This is the Five of Pentacles. Now, I neglected to mention that the swords in the Five of Swords are air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, that symbolize intellect, mental processes, and communication. Certainly a reversed sword card might also speak to the Mercury retrograde situation now, where some of us may be already having difficulty with our communication devices and our technology. And the Five of Pentacles, pentacles are an earth sign. The earth signs are about money, possessions, and health. And these characters in the Five of Pentacles do appear to be having some struggles, some health struggles, and being out in the cold, and appearing to be rather impoverished. What I would also say is that having two fives, five is the card of, or the number of change. And two fives together indicate that things need to change. And interestingly enough, from the last reading, we also have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles in the upright is a very happy card of abundance, of wealth, of health, of long life, family, and legacy. In the reverse, it suggests that it is blocked or obstructed, or perhaps has not yet come to pass. Something we need to think about. The next card on the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. And once again, the other day we got the Page of Cups. Now we have the Knight of Cups. Now the Knight of Cups is an interesting one to get today, in particular because you will notice that on his helmet he has the wings, and on his heels the wings of Hermes, who is the Greek version of Mercury, the messenger. And of course we are dealing with Mercury retrograde, so having him turn up in the reversed position certainly seems significant. Cups, however, we know are water signs: Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Knights come to be of service. This knight is thought to be coming to serve love and good feeling, and that may be obstructed or blocked at this time. And once again, I looked and I think it is significant. We have the Temperance card. This is another card with cups, but this is a major arcana card, and it is number 14, which reduces to 5. So we now have essentially 3 5s here. Temperance is a card of balance. It is a card of healing. This is the Archangel Raphael, who is the angel of the green ray of healing. Excuse me. Raphael, please heal my voice. Raphael also has alchemical symbols here, and this may be considered a symbol of alchemy. He has irises behind him. These are a flower of late spring, perhaps considering timing. Altogether, I'd say this is an excellent card to receive in the upright position, following the cards that we have had here, certainly coordinating with healing. Now let's have a rune. See what the runes have to tell us today. Our rune for today is Laguz. And I believe we have had this rune recently also. Laguz is the rune of intuition, fluidity, and cleansing. Remember, we were talking about how this full moon, blood moon, lunar eclipse in Virgo is in a sign of cleansing and releasing. In the reverse, it indicates blockages and bad intuition. So perhaps this is related to some of the blockages that we have noted in our tarot reading. Listen to your intuition. It may have important things to tell you. Now let's get a hexagram from I Ching, the Book of Changes. Oop, one just fell out. We have a volunteer. This is number 59. Let's see what we have about number 59. Number 59 in the booklet is dissolution. Dissolution here does not mean destruction, but rather a diminishing of alienating and egoistic feelings and motives. This sign promises a phase having a favorable effect upon relationships. Unity, union. Unity is strengthened as burdensome feelings and experiences are now worked through and your energy is free for positive and constructive purposes. But everyone who is involved must make a contribution. Disappointment suffered may be forgotten at last, and a new start can be made. It is important to approach people in order to overcome inner isolation or permanent disagreement. It doesn't help at all to continue raising acknowledged mistakes. You ought to show goodwill now. This provides you with a genuine chance to break from the past and make a successful new start. And of course, you know, I will want to consult the wonderful Benebell Winds text on I Ching. Number 59. Number 59. That's interesting. Huan, making waves. A very important task is at hand, and to make waves, you will be the driver of the forces. Like wind breaking waves, a voice of reason, virtue, and compassion rises to reform what is broken and severe. Here, 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 here. Omen of one with a strong sense of purpose who understands exactly what must be done to make waves and create necessary change. Set aside personal interest and pursue public interest. Heaven seeks you as a vessel to carry forth its mission. Dispel what has been oppressive. Honor the gods and ancestors to receive further insight, prayer, petitions, meditation, and music. Those all sound like wonderful ideas to me. Thank you for tuning in to Nana's Tarot and Oracles today. You make Nana's day. Nana loves you and hopes you leave a question or comment below. Select the like button and subscribe, and select all notifications. Leave me some comments too. I love to see what you think. I hope to see you again soon in peace and love.